What's good, YouTube? It's your boy YMH, aka NHE Hoyt, and welcome to NHE Gaming. And in today's video, we're gonna be showing you guys how to swap out your graphics card out of a pre-built PC. Let's get into it. So, you guys have a pre-built PC and you guys want to swap out the graphics card. Me personally, I swapped out my graphics card out of my PC and I currently have a Alienware Aurora R8 pre-built PC, and I was looking to change my graphics card simply because my graphics card actually gave out on me. I was in the market for a new graphics card. I was told by experts that I wasn't able to switch out my graphics card due to the fact that Alienware's PC is too technical and blah blah blah, whatever. I did my own research on the side and I figured out what graphics card was meant to go in my pre-built PC. Before I start that, there's 3 things to look for when changing the graphics card of your PC. Number 1, affordability. Now, a lot of these graphics cards are very expensive. I think the top graphics card out right now is the 4090, and that is very expensive. So I would suggest looking on things like Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji to get the right graphics card for you at the right price. Number 2, sizes and dimensions. I can't stress this enough. You must make sure that that graphics card that you are looking for is the right size for your computer, your PC. Because if you get a big graphics card, it won't fit into your PC. And if it does, it just might fit. You might have to remove some fans. It becomes a whole stress and hassle, and then there's no airflow going through your PC. So I suggest you guys look for sizes of your PC itself and the graphics card itself, so you know what will fit in your PC. Number 3, your power supply. You must, and I can't stress this enough as well, you must make sure that you have a big enough power supply to power that GPU. Because if you don't, personally, I don't know what will happen. I don't know if your computer will blow up. I don't know if your computer might not turn on. You need to make sure you have the right power supply source that'll power on that beast of a GPU. So currently, I'm gonna pull up my phone right now. As I said, I have an Alienware Aurora R8 pre-built PC. I got it in 2020. 9th gen Intel Core i7 9700K. My first graphics card that I got was an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Super. Now, I went very low on the, not very low, but I went lower on the graphics card because I ended up going higher on my power supply. So my power supply is an Alienware 850 watt power supply with high performance liquid cooling. Now, I went higher on the power supply because I knew eventually I was gonna change out the GPU in the first place. Everything else works fine, does its job, but the graphics card decided to go. Let me show you. So, this is the graphics card that I had before. This is the GeForce RTX 2060 Super. It's a 1 fan, pretty small size. With this graphics card in particular, it gave out on me 2 years after getting the PC. I was doing a lot of GPU intense work. It just decided to give out on me. I was doing a lot of editing. I was doing a lot of rendering videos. I was playing a lot of video games. I just started recently getting into PC gaming, I think last year and a half maybe. So I kind of ran this GPU to the ground. I didn't know it was the GPU up until close of 2022, like the end of 2022, and I was doing a lot of research. I deleted a whole bunch of stuff off of my computer. I ran benchmark tests and I couldn't find out the reason, and I found out that it could possibly be my graphics card. So I took a shot in the dark. I bought a new graphics card. That is this bad boy, the Asus GeForce RTX 3070. So I went from a 2060 Super to a 3070. Now, as you can see the size comparison, this is what it looks like. I did a lot of research before getting this graphics card. As I said, I went to Canada Computers and they could not help me. They were trying to sell me a new PC, which, you know, wasn't in the budget at the time. I ended up getting this graphics card on Facebook Marketplace for, I think, $400 or $450, and it was a real good price. I didn't know if it worked. The guy said it worked. He took good care of it. So I just decided, you know, let me shoot this shot in the dark and see if it works. And it did. And it runs beautifully. I can edit, I can render, I can play video games all at the same time, because currently I don't have a second PC. Major upgrade, but I did my research. Affordability, can I afford it? Sizes and dimensions, will it fit in my pre-built PC? And the power supply. Did I have a big enough power supply to power that beast? I checked all the boxes, and that's what it was. So as I said, the 2060 was, it did all right. So the ports that you get in the 2060, as you can see, if it'll focus, yes it will. I got a display port, I got a HDMI, and I'm pretty sure this is VGA, if I'm not mistaken. 3 little baby ports. It didn't really do much. I had to buy extra splitters from Visions to run all my monitors, my TV, and everything. So now when I'm upgrading, I ended up getting 3 display ports and 2 HDMI ports out of the 3070. So it looks like it's a beefy graphics card. Obviously compared to the 2060, super, very beefy. Can't even hold this in one hand right now. You can see the size comparison. Very beefy graphics card. It takes up 2 slots in the PC. I did notice a few people, because only a few people made videos like this, when putting in their graphics card, they had to remove the front fan, especially out of an Alienware. They had to remove the front fan. I personally didn't have to remove anything out of my PC, but I'm gonna be showing you that right now. So this is what everything is looking like. I do not have a tripod, so I'm going to try to do this with one hand. But this is the inside of my Alienware PC, as you can see. It's a very tight squeeze, honestly. I didn't think that the graphics card would honestly fit into the PC itself, into the case itself, but it ended up doing so. This was the front fan that I was talking about. Everybody was having trouble and they had to remove that fan. Me, I did not. That is amazing. Let's do one more side-by-side comparison of the 2 graphics cards. That's the 2060 Super, obviously, and the 3070. So this is where the graphics card sits, but this was the size. You had a lot of free space over here in this corner for the graphics card to just slide in, go in, fit. And obviously it gets powered by one of these cables. What is it, the PCI? And I can't take it out. I fucked up, hold on. So I had a lot of free space. Now whereas the 3070, let's put this bad boy in, see if we can get it in with one hand professionally. You're gonna slide that down and you're gonna make sure it lines up with this. You see that blue tab right there? Make sure it lines up with that slot, that PCIe slot, and then you're gonna push it down until you hear a click. So there you go. It clicked in, and this is the space that I have. I can fit my pinky in there and it's not touching anything. So obviously this comes with 2 of these prongs, so you just have to plug these 2 in and power it on. Okay. So just like that, your graphics card is plug and play. There's no rocket science behind how to plug in your graphics card. As I said, just make sure portability, sizes and dimensions, your power supply, and it's plug and play. You drop that bad boy in, power it up, you're good to go. So with that being said, for people who are wondering whether you can fit a graphics card and another graphics card other from the one that was pre-built into the PC, if you can change it, you can. Especially for the Alienware Aurora R8 in particular, because that's the PC that I have currently. But I'm pretty sure you'd be able to change out your graphics card in any pre-built PC, in any PC in general. I find PC is like a big Lego, so I'm pretty sure you can just swap out a whole bunch of stuff anyways. I'm just informing you guys just because I was informed differently, where I was told, as I said, by the experts that I was unable to do it because Alienware builds their PC a certain way and I can't do this and I can't do that, blah, blah, blah. Do your own research because a lot of people do not have the information that you need. That concludes the video. If you guys did enjoy, slap that thumbs up down below. Comment what kind of PC you guys have, what kind of PC you guys are playing with, what kind of specs you have. I'm gonna have my specs down in the description below. Mind you, my PC is about 2 years old. I'm gonna be building my PC from scratch soon, but right now I gotta say my pre-builds treated me very well these past 2 years, so I'm just gonna, you know, continue to deal with it until it runs through the ground. That's pretty much it. But if you guys did enjoy, as I said, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I done lost it and got it bad like I ain't even lost it. You don't know how I feel, just look at them all and I carry the cost.